There we go. Got one. That worked right away. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. All right, this is my second kokanee I've caught at Lake Kusharro in Japan. My first one the camera botched, but we've been trying to figure out how to catch them. We tried to go with this bobber and jig technique here. The males are really black-bellied, and then they got like a red stripe down the side. Super pretty. I'm gonna get him in a net. Got him. Oh man, he's so pretty. Yeah, they get this weird, like almost rainbow trout effect down the side of them. Keep him in the stream up here. But yeah, you can see that like red stripe down the side, and then like a really black belly, which is super interesting. There you go, you can see that red stripe down the side, and more green above it, and that kind of comes down from the head, and the black belly, really different from what we have in our North American fish. Very beautiful. All right, get that pretty guy going. Kind of awesome looking, aren't they? Teeth are hung up in the net there. Super pretty. See you later, buddy. So this is Lake Kusharro in northern Hokkaido, and it has a large natural spawning population of kokanee, and they get bigger here than anywhere else in Japan. They're mostly small here, but they get big here because the phosphorus pumped out of the warm geothermal springs that ring the lake drives the whole food chain, algae, plankton. There's lots of little shrimp all along the shoreline, and you get big kokanee. So all I'm using here is a little crappie tube jig, pink, and then putting that about 2.5 feet underneath a float. Just a little snap-on float from Thill, and I'm putting a little Berkeley Gold pink on there too, maggot, just to give it some scent. And then I'm just coming out here where these fish are staging up. This whole west side of the lake is got hundreds of streams that come in, and these fish shore spawn right in front of these streams. You can see them just jumping everywhere here. And then just casting it basically right into those areas and waiting for the bobber to sink. Basically glorified pan fishing. You can kind of jig the bobber a little bit, the jig a little bit sometimes. That helps. Oh, there we go. Got one. Oh, that one might be oh, yeah, this is pike minnow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Or whatever they have here that's pike minnow like. We've caught several of these this morning on lures. Or maybe I need to put fresh bait on there, you know? Maybe that's what the key, you know? Oh, there you go. Got him. Guess not. Another nice male. Wow, they're big. Nice fish. Healthy. Stunning. So pretty. Ooh, another fat fish. Get him up in the flowing water here. Awesome. Really pretty colors. Red and green, black. See you later, buddy. I don't know.
I've never been outsmarted with kokanee.
I've been outsmarted by kokanee my whole life. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Woohoo! He's a jumper. He's a jumper. He's so pretty. All right. Got them figured out now. Aren't they beautiful? Gosh, they're just gorgeous. Another really pretty buck. Seems like that's all I'm catching right now is bucks. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous fish. There you go. Cidra's got one on. Yeah, it's a pike minnow thing. Or shiner. There's the native shiner. Forms the prey base for a lot of the food in the lake. They're also hanging out around those kokanee hoping to get some eggs. So you can go and let that guy go.
It is gold.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
There he goes.
Yeah, he's slimy.
Pretty lake. It's inside an ancient caldera of a volcano. Really quite a weird sensation. You can walk along the lake and it's cold water, and then there's like warm geothermal springs all along the shoreline. So all of a sudden you're like standing in like bathtub water. Like I can feel it's like all of a sudden it's like 80-degree water on my leg, and then cold water flushes back in and it's back into the low 60s. And the fox keeps trying to take our food.
Oh, there's kokanee right here.
There we go. Got one. Yeah, these are kokanee right in front of us. Yeah, it's a nice one. They're right there, Sid. See them? Just cast over there right now. Right there. Right there. Because there's a pile of them right there. Yeah, there's a big pile right there. Okay. Yep. That's a pretty fish, man. They are stunning. Can you pull it this way a little bit? And we move back up to the right. You're outside the school. Yeah, you're not in it. Pull it this way. Just gently pull it this way. Good. Keep going. Right here. Now stop. I don't like yours. No. Oh, there you go. You got one. We got a double kokanee. I knew you'd get one in there. Good job, sweetie. That was awesome. We got our double kokanee. I'm gonna go grab my net. Yep. Alright. Put mine in the net, and then we'll get Cidra's in the net. Whenever you're ready, Sid.
Sorry, I don't have as much
Yeah, that's okay.
drag on.
Pretty. There you go. I dumped mine, I got yours.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can get them. I got them both. Woohoo! Double kokanee. There's our double kokanee. Cindra got her first Japanese kokanee, and I got, that's my 5th. Awesome. All right, guys, we had a really good morning. It took us a while to kind of figure out what these kokanee wanted. I actually did catch one on a hard bait right off the bat. But we were sharing some space with some other anglers, and once they left, we were able to move into that right slot where all the kokanee were staging up. And just doing the bobber and jig thing with the crappie jig seemed to work. So we're probably gonna come back here again, hopefully earlier in the morning. So we stopped at several streams along the way and fished. This one seemed to be the best. So I think we're gonna come back here, do some more kokanee fishing with jigs, maybe try even getting them on some other tackle during that prime bite period in the morning. It's about 11 o'clock here and the sun comes up really early, around 5:30. So I think we're just kind of past that window, but really fun. We had a little bit of a battle with a red fox on shore trying to take our gear and stuff, and a really beautiful location. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, guys, we're back for another morning on the west side of Kusharro Lake. You can hear the stream behind me. The forest here is beautiful. This is one of the few long dirt roads in Hokkaido. Almost everything we've encountered is paved. It's a beautiful forest. We've seen the hazel grouse, which is like their version of rough grouse on the road, and woodcocks, and just there's actually supposed to be a pretty sizable population of brown bear here too. But we're just gonna hike the short distance down and start fishing. A little bit windy, but do the best that we can. All right, let's get started. hen. You can see she doesn't have that big hunchback. She's much darker. She does have that characteristic red stripe of these Hokkaido fish. Really interesting. Pretty book with some fall leaves in there. Nice photo. Some color. Come here. Look at that chunky hen. Ready to go back and make the next generation of Hokkaido kokanee. Alright guys, see you next time. Just remember, fish smarter, not harder.